Everything you know about being lazy is a lie. Not just wrong, you've been trained to believe it. You wake up with ambition, real fire, big plans. And yet, by 9:15 a.m., you've already lost an hour to your phone. Again. But here's the catch. That's not laziness, that's programming. And this is exactly what's controlling you right now. Every time you think about starting something hard, your brain pulls the brakes. Not because you're weak, but because it predicts pain. Your anterior cingulate cortex fires a warning. This will be uncomfortable. Avoid it. So you scroll, you delay, you escape. But here's the hidden truth no one tells you. That pain, it's fake. It vanishes the second you begin. Think about it. How many times did you resist starting, then suddenly feel fine once you did? That's not motivation. That's biology correcting a lie. And it gets worse. You don't lack discipline, you lack alignment. When your goals don't match who you are, everything feels heavy, forced, draining. So your brain looks for relief. And today, relief is everywhere. Every scroll, every notification, every tiny dopamine hit. You're not lazy. You're chemically hijacked. And here's where it breaks. Most people try to fix this with motivation. That's why they fail. Because motivation is a spark. It dies. What you actually need is something far more boring and far more dangerous. Systems. Not exciting, not glamorous, but unstoppable. Start small. Tell yourself just 2 minutes. Because your brain doesn't hate work, it hates starting. Once you move, you don't stop. Then strip it down further. On your worst day, do the minimum. 1 page, 5 minutes, 1 step. Not to win the day, but to keep the chain alive. Because consistency destroys perfection every single time. Now here's the part no one wants to hear. Your willpower is not enough. It never was. The most disciplined people you admire, they don't rely on willpower. They rely on something deeper. Call it faith, call it purpose, call it surrender. But the moment you admit you can't do this alone, something shifts. And that shift changes everything. Now listen carefully. If you ignore this, nothing changes. A year from now, same habits, same guilt, same tomorrow. But someone else will take one small step today, just one, and that step, it compounds, quietly, daily, relentlessly, until one day their life looks nothing like yours. So here's the truth you've been avoiding. The gap between who you are and who you want to be was never about laziness, it was about what you believed. And the most dangerous lie was thinking you were the problem. Some people will hear this and scroll. Others will feel it. But here's the question that decides everything. If you knew this was never your fault, what would you start today? Don't answer me, because deep down, you already know. And maybe that's the real truth you were avoiding all along.